So it was 2012. I was an obese kid. I was about 110 kgs. I went to the gym, and at that point, the gym, there was some issue, but I could not sign up. And my wife, I took my wife, I said, hey, you know what, there's a stadium nearby. Let's just start running. You never know, we might just land up losing some weight. Then I started realizing that this is something I'm beginning to enjoy. You know, the time flew, or the distance when I went from, in 1 year's time, from doing 400 meters to doing my first event, which was the TCS World 10K, without any formal training. And I finished it in an hour's time. So that's when I realized, I was like, I know I'm enjoying this. Let me now take this forward. That's when I started training. I followed a structured training program. So during these 8 years, that I can say, it's been a very gradual, step-by-step increment in terms of distance, because I know that this is a sport I want to do all my life, and I'm in no hurry. So I always say that, you know, as an ultra athlete, I want to be running all my life. It's not just one event or 10 events. I've still got a long way to go. So with this journey of road running, I started trail running. I started running in the hills. I started running in the mountains. And then I believed that, you know, that I was destined to do this. This is my calling, you know, and I pursued that. I have been running in Ladakh for 3 years. After I finished the Ladakh marathon, I was like, guys, this cannot be it. There has to be something more challenging, something more difficult than this. That's when I took up Everest. How did it feel after doing it? I was happy to be alive after that race. If that's the way I can put it. It gave me a great, boosted my confidence a lot. And I was over the moon, let me be honest. I was over the moon, and at first when I crossed the finish line, it was surreal, because I was very emotional, because before I had left, you know, my daughter had drawn a painting, and she drew a painting of me standing on a hill with the finish line at the bottom. And at the end of the race, it was exact scenario. So I was there on top, and I could see the finish line, and I just burst out. Of course, I was over the moon, and the only thing that I wanted at that point was my family. You know, I just had to get back to them. It was a great moment. I have no words to explain that moment. It's just magic. Ultra running is, you know, you experience all the emotions of life. So you have happiness, you have sadness, you cry, you laugh. It's all a part of the race. But yeah, I was very excited and very happy to see that, yes, an Indian can also do this kind of race. I think I have not achieved a lot. I think there's a lot more to come. But I still feel that every race you do, you meet people who are crazier than you. They share their experiences, and you learn from them. And when you learn from them, you're like, oh boy, when I just thought I've achieved it all, I am nothing. You know, and that's when your journey begins again. That's when you start from scratch again. Hey, I've got a lot of things to do and a lot of things to achieve. So I think my achievements are nothing at present. I still have got a long, long way to go.